Well, hello there, health coaches. I hear from so many of you struggling with clients who won't get with the program. You know what I mean? Like you're doing your job. You've done your very best to create smart goals with them, like a good coach. And they agree to do whatever it is, XYZ during their session. They're going to drink a glass of water in the morning when they wake up, or they're going to get to the gym 2 times this week for 30 minutes. But then what happens at your next session, right? It's like they haven't done it. They feel like a failure. You might be feeling like a failure. And sometimes the conversation veers into them asking about things that are totally unrelated. They might not even get to the stuff in your program that you really want to teach them and that you know they really need. So if this kind of scenario has been frustrating you, you're definitely not alone. Today, I'm sharing a snippet from one of our HPU live coaching calls. We do these every week inside Healthy Profit University. You're going to hear how one coach is realizing that there's a conflict between curriculum-based programs and coaching effectively. How about that? But wait, because I have something really, really cool for everybody listening. I've actually released a brand new, completely free mini course for you. It's called Build Confidence in Your Coaching Skills, and it's available at healthcoachpower.com/skills. See, I think this stuff is not really being taught the way that it should in a lot of coaching certification programs out there. This is going to be a game changer for you. Again, it's completely free. This mini course is ready for you to grab right now at healthcoachpower.com/skills. Now let's get into the real life scenario going on with Mighty inside our coaching call.
Yeah, so everything is definitely in a very, development beta format right now. But I kind of started off with developing, what I kind of wanted to be my signature program, because I wanted some parameters of how I wanted my business to be. So I'm kind of testing it out in a beta way. So enrolling some, beta clients into the signature program, I'm kind of noticing that, kind of taking on a more one-on-one coaching format with, asking, honoring where the client is at, what their goals are, what their, kind of what they want, what outcomes they're looking for. Don't necessarily, keep kind of in the pace of the 12-week signature program. So I've got all these modules, but they might not ever get to modules 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 ever,
Right.
And so I don't know how to make, kind of sell my signature program as a thing that people want to jump in and do if I can't get them through it.
Yep. we talk about this so often. There is curriculum-based learning with topics and modules that go in a particular order. Learn this, learn that, learn the next thing. And then there's coaching.
And they don't line up.
They don't line up. That is exactly correct. They don't line up. Now, there can be hybrid programs. So for example, HPU is an example. I have modules, predetermined lessons. You go through them in an order. You learn things. Then you guys come here and then we talk about whatever. And it may be very asynchronous. You may be talking about podcasting like Sherry when she has not even got to that part of the program yet, because that's humans. We're going to do things in different orders, right? We're not robots. And so same with your clients, Mighty, like you probably want to have a session that's all about getting good quality sleep. And your client shows up and wants to talk about how their kids are driving them crazy.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of thing that happens. I mean, I understand it's a pretty common experience. So, is it really only kind of workable in the form, kind of from a business format of really kind of doing it more in that group, kind of bringing people together back in as a group? They kind of work self-study, that's really the approach to take. And really, I mean, I wanted to kind of have something that was scalable, so I didn't really want to just do the trade time for money kind of business,
Okay. If you want to teach a curriculum, It works better in a group, right? Because in a group, you can't get into everybody's personal thing as much, as much. You're always going to need to have like a more overarching theme to pull your group back to. So yeah, it works better in a group setting. However, I'm going to argue, Mighty, that you will do better in your groups and your courses later if you go with a coaching model for now, because you think, just to use my example, that they want to talk about sleep and getting better quality sleep, and you want to talk about sleep and them getting better quality sleep. But maybe what you learn is they want to talk about their kids, their family relationships, the stress at home. The sleep thing, yes, but you know what I mean? Like they're going to tell you what's important. And that
I know.
ultimately is what they need help with and how you can make the biggest impact for them.
And learning, definitely, I'm kind of starting out. So you kind of learning and, and I want to do the one-on-one. So I really understand what the client's desires and goals and needs are. And so I can really, structure and tailor and, adjust as I go along. But it's also, kind of tied up in marketing, branding. What do I want to offer and put out there in the world, and the package that I'm, associated with, and not just one-on-one health coaching, in a very general sense. So I'm stumped, but I'm hearing you.
You hear me? This is so inside the HPU curriculum. The reason that we actually keep a very loose approach to a signature program is because people are going to bring to it what they bring to it. So we can say, I help this type of person get this type of result, and we can have a loose structure, but it is very hard to offer one-on-one coaching with like, here's what we're going to cover in the first session. Here's what we're going to cover in the second session. It just will never actually turn out like that. So keep it a little looser in the beginning. And then what you'll find over time is a pattern. All my clients have trouble with drinking wine in the evening. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about like making that one of the topics in my signature program. But now I've had 20 clients and they all down a bottle of wine at night. So now that's something I really got to address. Like that can become more formalized as you gain more experience. You'll start to, they will tell you what the curriculum should be. How's that?
Thanks.
All right. That is one of my favorite topics because I don't know what happened somewhere between 2009 when I became a health coach and like 4 or 5 years ago. I feel like everyone comes out of health coaching school thinking like, I need to teach. I'm a teacher. I need lesson plans and I need PowerPoint slides. And it's just like, that's not what coaching is.
All right, I hope that clears up any confusion around curriculum-based teaching versus coaching. I gotta tell you, not only is coaching far more effective to create actual change, it's also a smarter way to work. Like if you're thinking about staying within your scope of practice, if you're thinking about whatever state laws you have to be working within, coaching, much smarter. If this idea is intriguing, if you know you need to pump up your coaching skills a bit, or just have more tools in the toolbox, or maybe you realize, yeah, you know what? I have been leaning more towards curriculum-based teaching. It's cool. Get my free mini course to start building confidence in your role as a coach. It's a much more powerful role. It's all available for you right now for free at healthcoachpower.com/skills. I think you are going to love it.